Why do you think his initial knee-jerk reaction was, I don't want you to be a part of this? Do you think it was stress or the nature of the career? Was there anything specific that he had maybe said to you, like, I don't want you to be a part of this?
Yeah, it was a lot of the stress. I mean, he grew up coming through his career, starting out his first traumatic incident was two people racing, and there was a baby in the car, and my mom was pregnant. Um, Sorry, I get emotional on this stuff. He the car wrecked, and he had to do CPR on that baby, and that's the stuff that he had that he shared with us. He was responding to a shooting. He went to fatal accidents involving people that were our friends in the community and those kinds of things. And that's what was really hard was the trauma that he saw, the frustration that he saw. And then it was what he was on a traffic stop. One of his last traffic stop he made, there was a pastor that he'd stopped, and that pastor just started yelling and screaming at him. And you could see when he came home that day, he was very, very frustrated. And within a couple weeks, he ended up retiring just because of all that pushback and yelling and screaming and the trauma that he was having. But he was like, this is a hard job, and you have to understand. Just it looks fun. You see Chips and you saw TJ Hooker and all those kinds of shows that I grew up on, and he says that's Hollywood, and what's really out here is totally different. But he understood as we grew that it was a passion that I had as being a Washington State Trooper. I grew up in a community where people started laughing because I would ride my BMX bike around investigating accidents where my friends were and writing tickets to my friends on a BMX. And my dad, he just tried to keep the trauma away from us, but he couldn't because where we grew up, we were all so close. And you saw that as he got more into his career, it was getting harder and harder for him. But he provided a great service for 25 years. So.